Greetings everyone, my name is Etterville, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Mega Man Maker. In tonight's evening livestream, I'll conclude my coverage of the level pack Fierce BattleBot 6 by HeavyElite. I last left off of it 2 weeks ago, so here's a brief refresher. While he's at it again, he sent a new virus into the world, infecting a bunch of robots. He sent out his 8 latest series in his Fierce BattleBots to take over the world. We stopped them, we visited the 2 Wily armories, and also got the weapons there. Now, with all the 8 of them defeated, Dr. Light has been able to work through the security holes that's been left behind by Wily, or rather Dr. Willy. He had developed the next iteration of the Fierce virus after all the antics it spawned. Light has now found where Wily is, on a self-made planet, codenamed Planet Wily. In its written out form, it's planetary, laser shooting and targeting, neutralizing, and height with a technological advantage. So it's time to fly to the planet with Planet Wily 1, 19 plays, score 4. However, the flight to this planet is blocked by simple enemies, along with some bigger targets as well. I'm using version 0.7.8 of the mod, the X mod by Red. Wily does. To be fair, he did make the Wily star, so it's a logical extension. We're even playing the song from World 2. Joining us in the stream is Pixelboy, Jedok, Jaden, HeavyElite, Lepadio, all the lurkers on Twitch, as well as the star level creator, HeavyElite. We're finishing this tonight. There are 6 stages in the fortress along with some bonuses. I wish a less repetitive song was chosen. As well as my Take Tendo companion. The only issue with this sort of stage is that by standing up there, I can avoid most of the challenges. Lead the way, Jaden. Here it is. It's being blocked by a skull cannon. I love the song from World 3. Or is it World 4? Half the cannons down. Nice of them to put a door right behind the cannon. World 4. Alright, we've now entered the place formally. The last time we went into the Wily Star, we had to fly into it. There wasn't really a door to enter. That's what I was worried about. I don't see an on-screen timer, which makes it a bit more difficult. I do have a time stopper, so I should be using that instead. Wasn't paying enough attention, oops. The cheat sheets are placed there to restore your ammo, that's why. But it makes most of the initial challenge a joke, really. There's barely a challenge there, and the enemies are really just... they're very weak. Let's super adapter this up. Oh, now there's an on-screen timer. Lucky Squire looks cool. I really hope there's a demo for it. Neon White, the demo is interesting, but from what I heard it has some weird balancing issues. Like a bit too much trial and error. I think they fixed that. Yeah. That's the unfortunate thing, Lepadio. If only it had something that could restore only if only it had something that could only restore weapon energy and could float in midair. I know there's M-tanks, but the problem is if you open up the menu, rush despawns, meaning you die. Could be worse, you could be playing as role. I'd have to continuously tap A there. Ow. Thank you for the full restores of everything. Oh yeah, this is the part of the stage where every time we get to the halfway point of a stage in this level pack, this music track plays. I liked it initially, but at this point, I would have preferred if we had the original track playing. I made my thoughts on it known really well in the last episode on this, so I won't repeat it until the end. Like, if there was a different track for the secondary part of the stage, this wouldn't be so much of a problem to me. And 9 Years of Shadows, well, looks exciting. Hi. I'm really hoping there's going to be a demo for it either in this next fest or the one in October. I really hope there's one at the very least in October, seeing how much of a boost it'll get. Nah, I wouldn't complain about it. Remember, I like the different music tracks, for example from Sonic. Like how each act has different themes, but reduxed. I wouldn't complain about it. I mean, I play Metroidvania stages with tons of different tracks. Still, for the most part, I like this pack. Here comes the top cannon. Oh yeah, imagine with this fight with the toggleable fuse lasers. Oh, that was a close one. Straightforward, fun, but a bit challenging as well. A hard mode version would have the lasers too, forcing us to keep moving around in a clockwise pattern. Anyways, we made it on to Planet Wily, for real this time. And that was just the beginning. Traps, enemies, and dangerous puzzles have been waiting for Mega Man all this time. While he's really throwing everything at him. On to the second part of Planet Wily. 14 place, score of 2. Even the second area is dangerous as all hell. Literally, so many fire turbines, magnet poles, and other hard-to-avoid traps are coming together. This part is a literal hellscape, but Wily's known to play with fire in a lot of places, but this time he went mad with it. Embrace the inferno. Okay then. We're doing his base, we're not doing his roll then. I want dash. I remember this track from 2 different games. Sunrise and, you know, the other game. Another advantage of playing his base, double treble boost. Don't mind me. Thank you. Hi there. Bring boomerangs your friend throughout this pack. Speaking of treble boost time. Sure. I understand what they were trying to do there. It was supposed to spawn in, but I was too fast. Huh, that's strange. Typically we don't get character changes right in the middle of the stage. Meanwhile, that's more accurate to happen. Me falling into pits. In fact, it's really accurate. Whee, that was a fun jump. Ow. I also noticed this Vine Man stage. Great track. It's not a masterpiece now anyways. It's not even memey enough to be a masterpiece. Ironically. A better example of that would probably be Mega Man Rocks. Whoa, I was getting pulled down there. But or day, I don't know. True. I can be a bit more standoffish in that. But generally the jokes I make about that are more goofing out in the game. Sunrise is one of those titles which I like the idea of the Game Boy style, but it didn't really work out. Whoa, you're acting up. Please calm down. Come on, let me out. I mean, fine, we have more than enough E-tanks. Come on, I just... I'm suspicious. I can just get up there. Nope. Fine. There we go. I don't think that's his weakness, but it worked out. Still not as difficult as Caleb's level. It's in between Caleb's level and your local vacuum's level. Let me rephrase my sentence. Currently, this level pack is in between the difficulty of Caleb's level and your local vacuum's levels. Level pack specifically. We saw them in the earlier stream. Whereas your local vacuum's level was kind of easier than what I wanted, this is around my skill level. Super Mega Man is unintentionally funny as well. Especially the ending of Tree. I really want to get to that one too. And there are plenty of games I dislike as well. I just don't tend to cover them on the channel because... why? Oh, how do I... okay, I see what I need to do. I mean, sure, I can't do anything else here, so I have to use this. And some people just play it up a bit as well. Oh, here comes the second part with the fire. I knew this was coming. Yeah, Sunrise used NES-style music, and it had a Game Boy-style graphical art. Namely, as they really couldn't find more Game Boy art. Namely, as they couldn't find really more Game Boy compositions. Please don't, Sylveon. That joke went on for too long. I estimate the Morbius jokes will die out in about a week. It had its time in the limelight. Which is to say a lot, considering how bad the movie is. Ah. Okay, fine. I play Super Mega Man 2, it's... yeah, pretty forgettable. Tree is the one you should really just... if you want to play it, sure, play Tree, but... don't look for a quality experience. Fireman vs. Bass, that was funny. Oh, don't you worry. Super Mega Man Hard Hat 4 is decent, I guess. OP, I'm gonna say Super Mega Man 3 is better than OP 1 and 2. But not for the reasons they intended, probably. It combines them into two. Interesting. Whoa! That's it. Healing time. I got punched in the face here. I mean, the film itself could have been good if it wasn't just a pure cash grab, even more so than what Venom was. Oh boy, Fire and Ice. I mean, Morbius can be an interesting character, see 90s Spider-Man. Or the comics. I know what your weakness is. I have to use a weapon though. Easy. Whenever it's the Magma Bazooka, it's always easy. Well, we made it. I get why you say you're not happy with this stage, but it was decent to me. It's not horribly bad, although it is kind of messy with all the fire that comes about. I think it's possible to do it damageless, but the way it's designed, it's not recommended to do it damageless. Damage boosting would make your life so much easier. In many locations, actually damage boosting before making a jump reduces your chances of dying. Anyways, on to Planet Wily Tree, 12 play score 3. Sometimes, Wily's asked for the opinions of his reprogrammed RMs on how he should design his castles. Very often, they have good ideas. Here he was interviewing Nightman and Energy Man for the third area of his planet. One said, high voltage energy batteries and lasers. The other just said, darkness. Thanks to this conversation, Wily also learned that one should not always listen to the opinions of others. Which one, though? Anyways, it's time to roll again. Oh, I love this track. Whoops. Oh yeah, FYI, tomorrow morning is the ending of Mighty Goose, assuming it doesn't have an immense difficulty spike. And then, a few hours later, I will be doing a multiplayer Let's Play of Contract Killer. Yes, Contract Killer. The game I Let's Tried a week or two ago. Are those spikes? I'm guessing those are spikes. Yep. Could be worse, they could be bottomless pits instead. However, the person streaming it will be not me, so I'll link it in the Discord server when it's ready. It will be live. Hopefully this does not suffer from the Wily Tree curse. For those not in the know, in many, if not most, of the Wily Castle stages or Sima Fortress stages, the Wily Tree or Fortress Tree stages tend to be the most lackluster. Mega team up, you're right. I'll ping everyone in Discord. I'll ping the awaiting content role in Discord 30 minutes before it starts. We'll have about 2 or 3 players at the very least. Let's hope the latency isn't too much of a problem. Oh, thank goodness. It's not too high. Of course, there are exceptions to this rule. Oh, whoa, wait. Ah, whoa. That, I don't even consider that to be a Wily Tree stage anyways, due to how the game works. Okay, mid-boss. This is kind of a joke regardless of which character you play as, because if you stand here and wait when she does a sweeping attack, she can never harm you. As the moles will never spawn above or beneath you. I don't count them as 0.5s, I count them as full-on stages, by the way. If anything, Proto Man's Wily Stage 3, the closest one. In which case it does make sense, the rule still holds. That was a bit of a risky gambit. I mean, the stage itself is fine for the most part. The problem is the boss fight at the end. Taking more damage as Proto Man and such and such, and the boss having more than one phase. That's a pain. Like, if the boss only had one phase, might be much better. Or if Proto didn't take extra damage. Okay, second half. Ow. Right into the light. That was a poor decision that could have ended badly. Wait, what? There are no spikes down there. It was just a fake out. Now they're actually a challenge. For the right one, life is suffering. Uh, marginally more difficult than the mid-boss, but of all the bosses in this fortress, easiest, easily. Fun stage, I like the track. I don't know if it suffers from the Wily Tree curse yet, I need to go through more of them. Anyways, Planet Wily 4, 11 plays, score of 1. The fort area has been reached. Mega Man and friends are so close to their goal. They also finally found out where the interference signals were coming from. It was a Sturgeon station on Planet Wily that was also brought the virus to Earth. Sturgeon? Fish? The lab holds many dangers, but also many abysses and pits. Slowly and surely, they realized how big this planet really is. It's a station built in an oversized meteorite. Wily was able to capture it and repurpose it to build his new fortress. I'm gonna play the stages roll, then after that, base, then finally Mega. Yep, Planet Wily. It's an acronym. I did play as Proto Man earlier, but the problem is he has the Proto Strike, and that breaks the level pack's difficulty right in half. That's why I'm not playing as him. If he didn't have the Proto Strike, I'd play with him. Renowned space yet again. Don't you like being able to kill your vertical momentum? Both up and down. I'm dead. I understand why. Double damage is of course a good enough compromise. The issue is for this level pack, it still makes it a bit too easy. At least for me, seeing how fast I can button mash everywhere. Okay then. You want Tango? We'll do Tango. In short, it's still better balanced than most level packs where they give you Proto Man with the Proto Strike, but not give him double damage. Okay. Oh, I should have got him there. I have to use Tango Jump because otherwise I can't make it to the other side. Instead I'll just use this because to speed up the process, and thank you, Beat. Why did you drop me there? I didn't even touch solid ground. It's only because I touched the left and right side. Okay, Beat, let's do this. Would be easier with pretty much everyone else. Ah, this place is oddly empty, bereft of enemies. Oh. Sure. I was gonna say lucky guess, but usually I pick the longest side anyways. This is the fortress stage, Sylveon, and it's already forced us to use the jet equivalents multiple times. So, no criticism there. Wait, I see the ladder. Hang on. There are plenty of variety fortress stages which don't force you to use special weapons. I don't mind either way. We are forced to have the special weapons by this point anyways. And besides, it's not like it's forcing us to use every single special weapon. It's only forcing us to use mainly the jet. Everything else is optional. Whoa. What's with the fire everywhere? You were talking about trailers while I'm frying over here. Hang on one sec. Hang on while I get burned again. Well, what happened? Okay. That was stronger than I thought it would be. Okay. Let me out of here. This is like the fire stage part 2. Beat! Hello? Beat is so... I really wish Beat came faster. This is kind of embarrassing. Especially as he moves slower than the actual firewall. Which is bad because Rush Jet can actually outspeed it, same with the jet form at base. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use a time weapon. I was hoping I didn't have to use it because, you know, other characters. But if I have to, I'll do it. Here we go. Let's go. Now we should have enough time to get to the other end. Almost. I know I can make it. Oh, so all the characters died to it. Then it's fair. Oh, this is gonna be a bit of a tight squeeze. Then it's fine. That's designed properly. And we do get a full refill just before we reach that point, so I can't say it's unfair. You set the parameter of the challenge clearly. You define the parameter of the challenge clearly. Now I simply need to do this correctly. That's all. Now I simply need to do this correctly. That's all. Yeah. I always have trouble trying to squeeze in, as I don't have practice with beat jumps. Or rather, beat flaps. Nice, you can sneak in. I can, it'll take some time though. There we go. Okay, time for the next time stopper. And we're in. Hardest part of the stage. Probably one of the hardest challenges yet. Okay, double firemen. Doubly dead. I want to check something. Are they immune to Magma Bazooka? No, they aren't. And I can't just stay on one of them. I'm pretty much gonna have to use a weapon. Well, I don't have to, but... Not quite. I don't know if I consider the 9 Years of Shadows a classic, but Soundfall maybe. See, the problem with Beat compared to Rush Jet and Treble is that he comes in the slowest. And he locks onto the wrong position. Like I said, Compared to Rush and Treble, the problem is Beat takes the longest to get to where you need to be. Okay, Power Stone. I mean, I could eventually do this Buster only, or rather Broom only. I want to make my life easier. Oh. You only need to defeat one of them. I thought it was both. Ah, phew, I didn't get burned alive again. Creative fight, difficult, but befitting. Probably would be easier if I was playing as anyone with a projectile. I'll be right back in a few minutes. Okay, I'm back. I'm gonna have to leave Pro out of this, sorry. Except for the bonus stages, I'll use them there. On to Planet Wily 5. 18 plays and a score of 2. When Mega Man and Cole finally entered the last teleporter in the 5th area, it had a planned function. He stole all the power-ups the Roadmasters gave them, so all they had left were the coils/jets and the helper weapons. In fact, the entire Planet Wally 5 is nothing more than one giant maze. However, there is an integrated teleport system so you can get around more quickly. The most important teleporter is kind of glitched though, so I closed it up to prevent intruders from using it. However, we're gonna have to open it up as well. However, we do have the ring boomerang, so there's that. And I use the ring boomerang more as an offensive weapon anyways. So that's the quick teleports. Time for a maze/Metroidvania stage. Probably more of the former. I know this is supposed to be called a helper weapon, but I've been using it more as an offensive weapon. If anything, this should have been taken away as well. Gem time. Sadly, it is the second half music. Now for the entirety of the stage. Insert wily evil laughter. Now if only the game had an on-screen map that I could open up in the menu. Oh well, at least the document comes with a menu. I mean map. That's burn. Oh, how I love the treble boost. Well, that path's blocked off. Let's start by going up then. Oh goody, it's ice physics. Take me in. Aha, are these the rematches? If that's the case, that's a more creative way of having rematches, and a less boring environment. Instead of being the usual rematch style. Instead, we turned it into an entire maze-like stage. Yeah, I know that one. I'm not gonna use it for this. Okay, now we can go down. Let's go further down. Looks like I'm doing the correct order. If these are the boss rematches, I'm gonna use their weaknesses then. We get fire. Take me back to fire. Not exactly what I wanted, actually. The other nice thing is that this entire part of the station, it reduxes all the 8 it reduxes portions of the previous 8 RM stages. So we've seen some of these challenges before. It's just mishmashed together. Can't hit me. Where does this take me? This gives me the Mega Buster. Sorry, Hunter. I'm currently doing a level pack, so I'm not accepting levels. Well, that was kind of jerkish. Obviously, he was weak to it. Time for my next favorite weapon of this pack. I mean, sure, why not? It should have been an E-Tank, though. And we're back here. I want to check the other route with the gems. And run face first into multiple missiles while we're at it. Brilliant. What's behind this door? It leads right back here. Fine. My fate is to keep running face first into these missiles, it seems. To the left now. Oh boy. Once I bonk my head against the Yoku block, not Yoku, gyro, I'm dead. And that's a fun idea. Typically for these rematch stages, they're just rematches, or they have mini stages before each of the rematches. But you took it even one step even further, making the entire Metroidvania stage as the rematch stage. The only other game I know which does this as well is Minus Infinity. So bravo. Another one weak to fire. I'm not going back yet. Are you also weak to fire? No. Oh, you're not weak to rocks. Instead it's gems. Okay, we're missing 3 more weapons. Time to check the upper route then. I like the track heat up, but as you know, it's overused, I feel. That's my issue with it. Fine, let's go to the right. I don't recall if I went through here already. I did. Oops. Well, at least I have a shortcut back here. Cody. This gives us that. Only 2 more left. Easy challenge. Kinda wish it was more difficult. Whoa. Let's make this challenge a lot easier. Still not quite that easy though. So let's make it even easier. I mean, Treble Boost basically wrecks a lot of the stage's challenge. Compared to the coils and jets. At least with Jet, it's not as omnidirectional, and Flappy Beat has that wonky issue. Treble Boost, especially at its current HP drain, it just wrecks everything. Just one more. Where could it be then? Like, what area did I not explore yet? The Commando Bomb should be somewhere nearby, I think. Aha, I see it. I forgot about this ladder. That explains a lot. Base is basically easy mode here. There's no other way to put it. Alright, I want your commando bomb. You are the only boss who is immune to this. Wisely. Oh, what was your weakness? Oh, yeah, time. Makes sense. But I do have an alternate means to triple hit you. And we have everything. Let's get out of here. Why are these out of order? Well, almost out of order. They really should be in the same order as they are in the menu and oops. I need some refills. Hang on one sec. Down here is the faster way. Back to a regularly scheduled pathway. I would suggest to make them so they're right next to each other in the menu. Ah, you're teasing me. The next thing is an M tank. Not that I need it. Sheepy. This arena works more against him than me. Fine, we'll get up to you. Hang on a sec. Thanks for cooperating. Yet again, fun idea to make the rematch stage into Metroidvania. Many other... Oh no. Oh no. Welp. Sheepman's revenge. That was his backup plan all along. As I was saying, most stages that don't follow the usual rematch trend, they would have a short mini stage leading up to each of the RMs, typically. But you took it further and may have a full-on Metroidvania. Well, it's not really a Metroidvania, it's more of a maze, but it's in between. And we are back. On to Planet Wily 6, the last of the Planet Wily stages. 21 plays, score 5. The description only states the following words. There is another station on it. Wait a minute. There are 2 stations? Hopefully they fix this in the next pack. It's X time. Let me finish this stage, then I'll give my overall thoughts on this. As for the bonus stages, I'll see. Right now, I'd rate this level pack as being in between the difficulties of your local vacuum and Cal-Labs levels. It's not too difficult, but not too easy either. It's above average, I'd say. Above the typical Mega Man Maker player. Oops. Well, Mega Man died trying to escape. GG. Now let's do this for real this time. I know there's an easy way to break this. That should buy me enough time, I hope. Yes. Will I cover extras today? Maybe. Ooh. I don't need them, sadly. Sorry. If only had W tanks. We ascend. Having to deal with the cleaning crew. That always looked like scrubbing bubbles to me. The mascot. Wily 2 from Unlimited. Occupied Wily 2 to be specific. Or the gravity stage. Yeah, this is Wily Tree now. I recognize this part of the track. That's the one with the gravity flipping, and my favorite of the Wily stages there. Let's rumble. We're gonna have to use weaknesses here. So don't feel bad for not being able to Buster do it. First phase down. Bubble time. Protoman would have the really easy time against them. I guess. It works out. What? Well, that was rather anticlimactic for Wily. I just came up with a full charge and blew him up. So anyways, this means that Wily's next plan at World Domination, the 6th in fact in this iteration, has been thwarted yet again. He's now being sent to prison, where he's planning his 7th iteration. Alrighty then, this marks the end of the Fierce BattleBots 6 level pack by HeavyElite, assuming I didn't miss any person. There are some bonus levels, but give me a moment for that. Overall, I'd say that this is a pretty good level pack, almost good at the very least. Definitely some of the better ones in the Fierce BattleBots series, although I still think 3 and 4 are a little bit better due to one of the fortress stages there. Difficulty curve for the most part outside the fire stage are good. Every RM stage has good challenge introductions, escalations, recombinations, and culminations/climaxes. There are some issues with difficulty curves I've seen in a few stages, like the fire stage and maybe some of the Wily stages, but all the time the challenges felt fair and there was good steady checkpointing. And even though the fortresses have forced weapon uses, usually when there's a forced weapon use there's almost always a Yoshishi or weapon respawner nearby. And props for revamping the usual rematch stage. So I recommend it to people who are somewhat skilled to average Mega Man Maker players. Preferably after you beat 1 or 2 level packs or beat a few of the Mega Man Classic games. There are a few spots which are tough, but for the most part, it has a nice onboarding. Like, I'd put it around above 4, 5, or 6 in terms of difficulty. So good job, HeavyElite. Alrighty then, let's do some of the bonus stages. Maybe not all of them, but at least 2 or 3 of them. So first up is Bonus 1, Gear Man. 11th place, score of 4. This is where Proto Man will get his time in the limelight, which he sorely deserves. Don't worry, Planet Wily Blue is going to be in the sequel. Anyways, to remind you all, Proto Man has the Proto Strike, but he takes double damage from all sources. Gear Man is from... I recognize the stage, I think it's from Fierce BattleBots 4 or 5. These are essentially recycled old stages. Recycled and revamped in some cases. From Tree. Makes sense, that's my favorite of the Fierce BattleBots. At a certain point we'll be able to have a Fierce BattleBots Redux, where we can take one stage from every Fierce BattleBot iteration and put them into a Fierce BattleBots celebration or something, like Fierce BattleBots Anniversary Collection. Like, if this was actually an RM stage in this one, it'd be one of my favorite stages of the pack. It has to do with the regular stages and, of course, the fortress. I really like the elevator. What do others say? What is their favorite Fierce BattleBot? Oh boy. As an overall package, it's pretty good. I recommend it. I have some minor quibbles, as I mentioned, with the difficulty curve, and of course, the second part of every stage having that excuse me. The second part of almost every stage having the same track. Otherwise, I don't have any major complaints. Whoa, that was a close one. Whoa, oh boy. Yeah, the first one was easily the worst. The second was a major improvement in pretty much every category. I'll do it. Thank you, Red. That's awesome. Bye. So far, starting strong. Next up is bonus 2, Drive Man. 8th place, score 4. By this point, I don't recall where these Fierce BattleBots originate from. I think it'd be nice if in the document you list where they originate from. Hey, Shovel Knight. And like many other games, I'll eventually play Shovel Knight. The list ever grows. Eventually, if I tabulate every game I'll say I'll eventually play, the list will probably be in the hundreds, if not thousands. It's worse for multiplayer games. Or even gacha games because, you know, time limited factor. Like, I want to eventually play Genshin Impact, but I should play it before it eventually closes down. Like all online games do eventually. I know, I missed it. I was waiting to see if someone noticed it. See, there's a checkpoint. I sure hope so too. I'm not even sure how the ending will be. Well, I have a hunch. It depends on how successful the game is. It'll end with the traveler reuniting with their sibling and defeating the evil god. Or it'll end in a future storyline. I'm not sure. They did have all those expansion packs. And if Shovel Knight has a sequel, it'll likely be... either it's going to be a SNES game like, or it's going to be a 3D game. But we'll have to see what happens after Meaning of the Hollower. Like, Meaning of the Hollower is a Game Boy Color game, for most intents and surfaces. I mean purposes, not surfaces. What am I saying? Yeah, this is a lot more dynamic than the original, I think. I don't get why Sylveon's dying on the inside, but sure. I don't get the context. That's it. Semi-tree. Ah, okay. Yeah, I can understand Daibumin. You know, seeing their thoughts on anime in general. Sylveon... I don't recall. I wasn't paying enough attention. For me, I don't really care that much. It looks appealing to me, but, you know. The main turnaways for Genshin don't really have to do with the gameplay so much as the gacha mechanics. Still, it's one of the more generous ones, so it balances out. It's less predatory than X-Dive, for instance. Next up is Bonus Tree, Hole Man. 13 plays and a score of 5. And that's Hole with an H, not W. I know that you want to play it, and I know that Iwumi's playing it. You know, let's do this one with Roll. Better track than the original. I do have some other complaints based off my initial impressions, like difficulty, but that's something else to worry about later. Also, thank you for putting a teleporter down in case you fail and fall off for some reason. I also tend to be hesitant when doing any MMO LP. See what happened to Skyforge. Get me out. I mean, before Mega Man Maker, it was the longest LP on the channel. I lost interest in it due to what My.com did to the game. They really borked the balance. And became way too money grubby. Exorbitantly so. Of course, I could also just do this as Flappy Beat and completely break the challenge. Maybe I'll do it next time for fun. Which pack does this originate from? This level? I don't remember this at all. Heavy Hero's current status is not good. From what I've heard. Power creep is everywhere. Power creep is kind of out of control. Well, not kind of, it's really out of control. Get me... I just want to do the regular one, but I keep getting pulled too far in one direction. Beat, get down here. Oh, and the other problem is, of course, this thing. If I fall down, I'll die in the pit. See? And I don't have a booster. Yeah, really bad power creep. On top of power creep, so... early characters can't really keep up. You know, incentivizing players to pay more and more for pulls. Such and such. 2 from the re-release, gotcha. Just like 1 had a re-release. Bye. Yeah, it fell into the gacha trap, unfortunately. Some games can stem the tide of power creep more than others. Unfortunately, FE Heroes has really fallen deep into power creep. Almost every game will have power creep, especially if it's long running. But FE Heroes is a really bad example now. Sadly. Regalia lost also to a lesser extent, but that's suffering from other issues. Shame it's closing down. Next up is bonus 4, Shockman, 21 and 7. That's plays and score. Huh. Wait, what? We can only play as Mega? Also the boss team from Cave Story. Never mind, we can play someone else. Another game I'll eventually play on the channel, by the way. The original, not Cave Story Plus. I don't want to give any cent to Nicholas. Rain, rain everywhere. I love the rain. Oh. Thank you, RNG. You're too kind. Me too. Especially the dragons. Let me through. Go away, scrubbing bubbles. Wait, I want that. Man, Proto's upgraded whistle fits pretty nicely with the boss team starting. Ow. Well, that went horribly wrong. I got distracted by 3 different things. This is why I didn't want to play as Proto Man in the main playthrough. I know he takes double damage from all sources, but his Proto Strike is already super powerful. I know you can only have 2 of them on screen at a time, but the fact it's a full charge shot with 3 damage and his profile is decently big means that at close range you can destroy pretty much everything. And even at long range, it's not too shabby. It outclasses pretty much every other special weapon. Like, if I could choose this as a special weapon, in most scenarios I'd pick this. It's only in the further stages where the challenges really start. I'll check the news on Dragalia, give me a moment. Let me just finish the stage. This is what happens when you overestimate your damage taking. If I was anyone else, I would have survived that. I thought I could sneak in more. That was cutting it close. Nice taste in music though, Heavy. I like this one. And we're back here after 3 or 4 foolish deaths. All my fault, not the engines. Almost. I should have just taken the hit down there. And that was kind of a jerkish hit down there. We won. Let me check now. Okay, Dragalia Lost will end service later this year. In late 2022. So if you want to play the game, do it now. So no more content updates, sadly. No more content updates right now, since the 31st of March. However, the story will reach its conclusion, Part 2, Chapter 26. So at least the story gets an ending. Which is a shame, it's one of Nintendo's better executed ARPGs. I wish it got more love and support. Why are they ending the service? I don't know. And unfortunately, for side games who Nintendo partnered with to make this game, this is one of their less successful gacha games. They have much better chance with Grand Blue Fantasy and Pretty Derby. So it's in the more niche side of... It's in between the niche and blockbuster, sadly. I would like to see this turn into a full game though. Perhaps Nintendo can use their magic and make it. It lasted for 4 years. Anyways, on to the final bonus stage. Bonus 5, Marine Man. 21 and 7 for plays and score, that is. Let's finish this with a bang. And give this one to roll. Or maybe not. What do you say? Yeah, let's give this one to roll. As I said, unfortunately, compared to Pretty Derby and Grand Blue Fantasy, it didn't do too well. Was this from 3 or 4? Or 5? I forget again. There's so many levels I've been playing Mega Man Maker that I've been losing track of the individual level packs and levels. Oh, from 1. Shame, really. But unlike most other gacha games, at the very least, its story is getting a conclusion. Most games as a service games don't even get to do that. They just end abruptly, putting the story in an unknown state or not even trying. So, starting from next year, it'll only live in our hearts and minds, as well as YouTube, and any other private servers which eventually get leaked. If you have a games as a service game, you really should have some content to back it up. Otherwise, if you don't have continuous content being released, what happened there? Whoops. Placement issue. As I was saying, if you decide to design a game using the games as a service model, or the live model, or the online content treadmill model, you have to produce enough content to justify it. The Dr. Mario mobile game didn't do that. It really should have just been a single player game. Yeah, it's a smart decision. Capcom has had a better track record, I'd say. Whoa, that was... Alright. Better, but not perfect. Go away, please. I can definitely see how it originated from 1. Of all the levels, the level design seems to be the most basic here. Of course he's immune. Bye. The only gimmick here is water, and it's, of all the levels in this pack, if we count the bonus and non-bonus levels, it's the most plain. It's the most rompy. Nonetheless, thank you for including these bonuses. Stuff like gear, drive, and hole were pretty fun. So thank you to everyone for watching this. Tomorrow morning, as I said, Mighty Goose, and then a few hours after that, Contra Killer with Mega Team Up. I hope to see you all there. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.